Still about this Herbert Wigwe's death and his relationship with his business associates. I know that there was a write-up that came out on how he acquired Intercontinental Bank and how he eventually became the chairman CEO of Access Bank, especially during the time that Sanusi Lamido Sanusi was the CBN governor. So with all that is happening now, Sanusi has come out to say that people think that that he owned Access Bank. People thought that he owned Access Bank as Sanusi. Can you imagine? Because they were all doing business together when he was the CBN governor. So why would people not suspect that he will have hand in Access Bank? But again, it looks like Sanusi has more to say about his relationship with Wigwe in this Access Bank ownership and all of that. Let's dive into the details. Okay, people believe I own Access Bank and AIG. Okay, and Wigwe are fronting for me. They gave me jet, car. Sanusi says, can you imagine? So people believe that both AIG Mokwede and Herbert Wigwe were fronting for him in the Access Bank. That people believe he owned Access Bank. Why would people believe he owned Access Bank? He needs to tell us more. Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, former emir of Kano and ex-Cbn governor, recently paid tribute to the late Herbert Wigwe, revealing the substantial support he received from both Herbert Wigwe and Aigboje AIG Mokwede during a challenging period. So in a video shared on YouTube by Channels TV, Sanusi said after he was dethroned as emir, AIG and Wigwe provided him with a private jet, cars, drivers, security, and even a residence in Lagos for his family. He said some people even believe that he owns Access Bank and that Wigwe and AIG were acting as proxies for him. However, that is not true. In Sanusi's words, people believe I own Access Bank and AIG and Wigwe were fronting for me. They gave me private jet, cars, drivers, and security. They asked for nothing and they don't talk about it. So when I met our mutual friends, I say this is what AIG and Wigwe have done, and they are shocked because AIG and Wigwe never tell anyone. I have lived in Lagos for 4 years. The house my family lives in was provided by Herbert. Can you imagine? So this one was just saying all of this. Probably is trying to say, you can't tell me that Herbert did all of that and they didn't benefit anything from you when you were the CBN governor. Because the Sanusi will have more to say. You can't deceive the public. You can't tell us your hands are clean with those people. You don't have investment with them, or you are not, people are not doing any business together. I can't believe that, because records have it that when Wigwe and AIG Mokwede bought over Access Bank. Okay, this man Sanusi Lamido Sanusi was the CBN governor, and it was under CBN governor that Wigwe and AIG Mokwede bought over Intercontinental Bank with 50 billion naira. Okay, and that there was someone related to them, totally related to AIG Mokwede, that was the MD of Bank of Industry, from where they took a loan of 50 billion naira, and then they used it to acquire the bank. Okay, and from there they paid back the loan in the following day. And from there, from the Intercontinental Bank, they went and mop up all the shares in Access Bank, and then consolidated their shares and became the highest shareholder. And from there, they took over Access Bank. All of this happened when Sanusi was the CBN governor. So it's a kind of a rub my back, I rub your back. So how now come Sanusi is coming to deceive the public that Wigwe and AIG Mokwede have been very, very kind to him? They gave him this, they gave him that. Did they give him all of those things for nothing? Was there no business he transacted with them? No business relationship, no investment of any kind? They became just so generous, and they saw that of all Nigerians that are in penury, that needed some kind of charity help, it's you that they will need to do that help for. That must be help misdirected, because you're already well fed, overfed an ex-governor of a CBN, you were already a millionaire. So giving you all those things, a whole private jet, who will give you private jet? If anybody give you private jet, he knows that you'll be able to maintain it, because parking it, maintaining it, and flying it is not a joke. Okay, so why would Wigwe leave all the poor Nigerians that need help and do that for you, and you are saying there are no strings attached? No, go and tell that to babies. Go and tell that to babies. I tell you the truth. And okay, people are already reacting to comments here. Some say top successful Nigerians don't play the religious card. They are bonded by success and brotherhood. Political class plays ordinary people the religious card as a strategy of divide and rule. Imagine the vulnerable emir of Kano crying in a Sultan's night of tributes. Nigerians, please learn. Exactly. There are things they do together that common men don't do together. Someone say, you're absolutely correct, sir. These people, they meet in the night, they know how they relate together, both the north, the south, the east, and the west. They know what they do together. In the daytime, they come and play divide and rule game to cause confusion in the public, but they are together in whatever they do, irrespective of their religion or party affiliation. And that is true. And obviously, it is only scoundrel and the poor masses. Okay, it is only squandering the Nigerian poor masses who are killing themselves for rich in the name of tribe and religion. What is writing? So that's the fact. Check the people fighting and causing the issues now. The poor masses and the rich use them most of the time. Yeah, they are the poor masses fighting and the rich use them most of the time. That is the truth. You believe these crocodile tears? God is still on the throne. Judgment is in progress. Or in process, rather. So you helped AIG Wigwe and your gang of dwarfed Access Bank to take over healthy, flourishing, gigantic intercontinental bank of Mrs. Erastus Akingbola. That was almost the biggest commercial bank then in Nigeria for almost free. So indirectly, they are working for you, Mr. Former Emir of Kano. Exactly, that is what I'm saying. The truth is coming out gradually. Okay, you can't tell us that you sold Intercontinental Bank to them cheaply and disenfranchised the original shareholders and stakeholders of Intercontinental Bank. That was what you did. So don't tell us that they did all those things for you free of charge. But you know what you did? And I would say, yes, that is the truth. You have just said the truth. Even the Access Bank was unlawfully liquidated to Imokwede and Wigwe. Exactly. You're 100% corrected. That is it. Someone said, God bless you. Leave the tyrant alone. Let him continue his crocodile tears. He knows what he's doing. You are benefiting from what you did for them. Many traditional rulers were dethroned unjustly, and the duo never rendered any help to them. Exactly. There were many traditional rulers that were dethroned unjustly, and they didn't see them to help them. It is you they sought to help, and you are telling us that it is normal. Not be only. And somebody says, stupid man. You will never go free. You cause what is happening to Nigeria economy today with your bad policy in banking sector. If you lie to people, people are out there, okay? We that work in banking sector, whose all your evil agenda towards Intercontinental Bank, Oceanic Bank, Bank PHB, Afric Bank, all what you did to those banks, MDs, and all the staff of those banks, you sent to labor market because of your certain agenda. Okay, we sure hurt you and your generations. Useless, greedy man. Not be small thing. So with all they did back consolidation, tell us the bad policy he made then, or when he staunched the secret of 20 billion, Abi. You are a complete ignorant, foolish, dumb, illiterate, and insulting yourself there. Okay, why would they give you anything you want or need? You stole the biggest bank in Nigeria then and gave it to them on a platter of gold. You destroyed so many people's lives. Hypocrite like you. Not a small thing. and somebody saying any evidence, don't worry. The emir is always telling the truth, regardless of your tribe or religion. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. All the things that Sanusi said, that giving it back to him, the relationship he had with AIG Mokwede, with Mrs. Rastus also, and with Wigwe, with how they acquired Access Bank, Intercontinental Bank, and how they even took loan from Bank of Industry in those days. So let him go and sleep and tell Nigerian the truth and stop shedding crocodile tears. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comments.